when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Now millions of hearts are broken just because those words were spoken. I love you, yes I do, I love you. If you break my heart, I'll cry. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. I love you, and if you break my heart, I'll cry. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. It's a sin to tell a lie. Thank you, folks. Hey, Loudon. Yeah. Yeah. Come to the tree. I have to chew this stuff, folks. I have, because it's my big New York gig, I have this cold. That's how it goes. So, great. Little green good news. Get down there. Yeah. I got one right now if I run out. Thanks. Richard J. Daley was the mayor of our town till that cold day in December when they laid him in the ground. Daley's gone, one more round. Daley's gone. He was always known as the working man's pal. He grew up in Bridgeport and he went to De La Salle. Daley's gone, one more round. Daley's gone. And he was first elected mayor in 1955. When half the people here tonight were not as yet alive. Daley's gone, one more round. Daley's gone. When John Kennedy wanted to be president, he knew what to do. He called up Mayor Daley because he was Irish too. Daley's gone, one more round. Daley's gone. When it came to building big buildings, no job was too tough. Daley built McCormick Place twice because once was not enough. Daley's gone, gone. There never was another man who could inspire more love or hate. If you were in the park and it was 1968, Daley's gone. Daley's gone. Richard J. Daley was the mayor of this town, and when he died, no suitable replacement could be found. This is sort of a reverse John Denver song. It's about a big pit. It's about the Grand Canyon. I'm not exactly a nature boy. You know, I walked to the bottom of the Grand Canyon in 1975, and I survived that. I walked back up, too. You have to reserve a mule 2 years in advance, they told me when I got there. I was just there by accident anyway, so I just walked to the bottom of it. But there's places in there you can backpack and not see anybody for 3 days. Not any people. That's... have any of you ever not seen any other people for 3 days? Yes. Well, you gotta get used to yourself. You know? Run, come see what this river has done. Carve the walls of Grand Canyon with the colors of the rising sun. And paint a picture of the promised land in that limestone rock and sand. Run, come see what this river has done. Won't somebody come and walk with me? We go strolling past the Colorado River's sweet legacy, and you turn back that clock for heaven's sake. 100 years with every step you take. Somebody come and walk with me. So beautiful it takes your breath. And it gets so quiet that I'm scared to death. That morning fog will roll in soon to hang a rainbow around the moon. It's so beautiful it takes your breath. And who will accept the responsibility responsibility to preserve this Grand Canyon for our posterity. When no man has a mortgage or a lease, I'm Mother Nature's master. Who will accept that responsibility? Run, come see what this river has done. Carve the walls with the colors of the rising sun. Maybe someday the folks we elect will show this land a little more respect. If they could run, come see what this river has done. I feel like Brighty, Grand Canyon. Remember that story? Better do the other one in G. This song is for the movie In Search of Noah's Ark and for Toots and the Maytals. A long time ago on some forgotten day, this old world was in such a sorry state. The Lord made it rain and said, that's all she wrote. Two by two, the animals filed on board. And Noah looks up and he says, hey Lord, how the hell do you expect this thing to flow? The Lord said, well, if you want it done right, you've got to do it yourself. Can't count on anybody else. Sure is hard to get good help these days. Oh, a little hard work is its own reward. There isn't any sense in calling on the Lord, 'cause everybody knows that the Lord helps anyway. The first Thanksgiving on Plymouth Rock, the Indians taught the pilgrims how to turkey trot. John Alden and Priscilla were twisting the night away. Then they took a little walk around the bend. John Alden popped the question on behalf of his friend, and she gave the answer that took that boy's heart away. When she said, John, if you want it done right, you got to do it yourself. You can't count on anybody else. Sure is hard to get good help these days. These days. Oh, a little hard work is its own reward. There isn't any sense in calling on the Lord, 'cause everybody knows that the Lord helps anyway. Oh, that morning newspaper got bent out of shape. They found the 18 missing minutes of the Watergate tape and took it to Peoria to see if the tape would play. Oh, Rosemary, don't you weep, don't you mourn. Alderman met Ehrlichman coming through the corn with an Oval Office memo. And here is what it had to say. Well, if you want it done right, you've got to do it yourself. You can't count on anybody else. Sure is hard to get good help these days. These days, these days, all a little hard work is its own reward. There isn't any sense in calling on the Lord, 'cause everybody knows that the Lord helps anyway. Oh, a short attention span is like the mummy's curse. Maybe this song needs one more verse if it's gonna sound like it has something to say. Well, if you can come up with one, that'll be fine. Who knows, you might like it better than mine. And what you say the name of this old song was anyway? If you want it done right, you got to do it yourself. You can't count on anybody else. Sure is hard to get good help these days. These days, oh, a little hard work. And there isn't any sense in calling on the Lord, 'cause everybody knows that the Lord helps. Everybody knows that the Lord helps. Everybody knows that the Lord helps anyway.
Thank you. Yeah, Jesus, I can't even remember how that goes. Hold on, let me think about it. Oh, good. Forgive me. Yeah. Good. Don't puke. Yes. Great. The only pause there was just to see if that bubble was going to go up or down. It was just hanging out there. The bubble was doing some heavy hanging out. Got it. I better...
My friends are always telling me that I'm old-fashioned, that I'm out of date and born too late to ever catch on. But maybe that's because they can't imagine the love of an old-fashioned girl. When they tell you you don't have a leg to dance on, she's the one you can take a chance on. The one who knows the difference between promises and passion. It's my old-fashioned girl. These days it's smart to hide your heart behind some painted smile. But have no fear, I will still be here when love comes back in style. And maybe it was the way she let me think I caught her. But when I'm without her, I'm a fish out of water. And maybe someday our daughter will be an old-fashioned girl. These days it's smart to hide your heart behind some painted smile. But have no fear, I will still be here when love comes back in style. So go ahead and tell me that I'm old-fashioned. I know one thing you can bet your cash on. The love that was meant to last and can't be rationed between an old-fashioned boy and girl. Thanks very much. Steve Burgh and Pat Chamberlain, helped me around a few other people who were all sitting in Burgh's house. The only reason I did it so early in the set is I wanted to make sure I had enough throat to sing the damn thing. This revolution of diminishing expectations up here. Drying up. I like to do my duck imitation. Thank you, Nelson. Right, here's it. Oh, shit, I know Nelson. Warm and Free, huh? All right, I gotta do this now. This is a Shel Silverstein song. I sang this at a Winnipeg folk festival when there was a workshop called Songs I Learned at My Mother's Knee and Other Low Joints. That was the title of the workshop. And I thought it was a joke, right? So did you, right? Well, the fellow who was emceeing the workshop began the workshop by singing a very sad 80-verse murder ballad that he'd learned from his mother. He didn't think it was a joke. And John Hartford and I, songs I learned at my mother's knee and other low joints. John Hartford and I had been out behind the stage smoking a low and surly joint right before this workshop. So when he sang his 80-verse murder ballad, I was left speechless, and it was time for me to sing something that my mother taught me. And bless her, the one thing my mother taught me was that she didn't know any songs. And she knew Cock-a-Katy and Summertime, you know. So I said, here's a song I learned from my mother, Bobby Bear. which was greeted by stares from the guy who was emceeing the workshop. But you had to be there. This is Shel's song. Warm and free, warm and free. That's all it takes to get a hold on me. Warm and free,
warm and free. You never know how low you can be till you go into an all-night cafe and grab somebody's dirty old cup and walk over to the hot water boiler and fill that sucker up and throw in some ketchup and Tabasco and mustard. Sure smells good to me. Slubbity slub, you suck it up. It's warm and it's free. Warm and free, warm and free. That's all it takes to get a hold on me. Warm and free, warm and free. You never know how low you can be till you go to a party down the block and knock on the door and say, I'm a friend of Stan's. And you walk into the kitchen, open the icebox, and eat everything you can. And you go to the bedroom and lay down underneath everybody's coat. Try to get some sleep. I ain't that straight, but I can't wait. It's warm and it's free. Warm and free, warm and free. That's all it takes to get a hold of me. Warm and free at my mother's knee. You never know how low you can be till you walk into a bar and sit down next to a middle-aged woman and let her buy a drink or two. And she looks you in the eye and says, you know, I have a son about the very same age as you. And then you say, you know, you remind me of my own sweet mom. As your hand falls to your knee. She ain't Raquel. What the hell? Warm and free. Warm and free. The real sentimental ditty. Shel Silverstein wrote that. One more mother's son. This is a, as long as we're doing them, this is a Jimmy Rogers song. The old yodeling brakeman. I had a home down in Texas, down where the blue bonnets grew, and I had the kindest old mother. How happy we were, just we two. One night the angels called her, a debt that we all have to pay. She pulled me close to her bedside, these last few words to say. Odele, yolo, yolo. And then she said, son, don't start drinking and gambling. Promise that you'll always be straight. All the years have passed since that party. That promise I broke, I must say. First I took to gambling for pastime. Then I was just like them all. I bet all of my clothes and my money. Not once dreaming I'd ever fall. One night, I bet all my money. Nothing was left to be seen. And all I needed to break it was one card, and that was Queen. The cards were dealt round the table. Each man took one on the draw. I drew the one that would stop them. Turned it over, here's what I saw. I saw my mother's picture, and somehow she seemed to say, son, you have broken that promise. So I threw the cards away. And there's a line that W.C. Fields must have written. My winnings I gave to a newsboy. I knew I was wrong from the start. I will never forget that promise to Mother, the queen of my heart. So you're old lady, you're old lady, you're old. You could replay all the good parts and cut out what you don't like. Oh, wouldn't you be in good shape if your life was on videotape? If everybody had ESP, wouldn't everything be okay? We could see trouble coming, and we could step out of the way. When the Grim Reaper comes to call, we could arrange to be out of town. It would be the great escape, and you could put it on videotape. I don't have a video recorder. Maybe I don't have a crystal ball. And when I'm not with my baby, then I don't have very much at all. I can't predict the future. I can't change the past. But I know it will all make sense if you love me in the present tense. If your life was on videotape, wouldn't everything be alright? When your head hurt the morning after, you could roll it back to late last night. Replay all the good parts and cut out what you don't like. Oh, wouldn't you be in good shape if your life was on videotape? to Brussels, Belgium to play this year. The hotel we stayed in had magic fingers on the bed. In Brussels, they were called massage boys. That's what it said. Put the quarter in the massage boy, or the 50 francs, or Belgian francs. What a great town Brussels is. They have a statue of a little boy peeing. It's the town symbol. True. This hotel room has got a lot of stuff. It's got a laundry bag and a shoe shine cloth, 32 hangers and a touch-tone phone with a light that goes on when I'm not home. I'm not home. I'm not home. You better leave a message, 'cause I'm not home. Don't waste your time. They got an air conditioner for when I'm hot. They've got a radiator for when I'm not. Chairs that sit side by side, with a holy Bible and a TV guy, TV guy, TV guy. Great Cucamonga, it's a TV guy. They got a second story view from curb to curb. They got a sign that says, don't disturb. A monogram towel next to a bucket of ice. They've got a chest of drawers and a mirror that lies. A mirror that lies. A mirror that lies. That can't be me in the gorilla disguise. They got a room service menu for food and drink. A porcelain throne next to an aluminum sink. 2 big pillows to rest my head. Magic fingers on a king-size bed. Drop in the quarter, shut off the light. The magic fingers make you feel alright. Feel alright. Feel alright. The magic fingers make you feel alright. Feel alright. Feel alright. The magic fingers make you feel alright. This old hotel is alright with me. They pay the postage when you lose the key. This hotel room has got some stuff, but I believe I've had enough. I call up my baby, so don't you pout. I pack up my bag, I'm checking out just as soon as you hang up the telephone. Put a candle in the window, I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Put a candle in the window, I'm coming home, coming home, and I'm coming home. Put a candle in the window, I'm coming home. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. Well, I'll do a couple of mics, okay? Mike Smith lives in Chicago now. He's moved there from Detroit, Michigan. This is based on Edgar Lee Masters' Spoon River Anthology. This is I mean to turn this into a literature. It's about what it used to be like to live in rural areas of the Midwest. Spoon River was south and west of Chicago.
All of the riverboat gamblers are losing their shirts. All of the brave Union soldier boys sleep in the dirt. But you know, and I know, there never was reason to hurt. When all of our lives were entwined to begin with, here in Spoon River. All of the calico dresses, the gingham and the lace, are up in the attic, his grandfather's Derringer case. And there's words whispered down in this hallway, a shadowy face. And the morning is heavy with one more beginning here in Spoon River. Come to the dance, Mary Perkins, I like you right well. The Union is preserved, and if you listen, then you'll hear all the bells. There must be a heaven, Lord knows I've seen mostly hell. And my rig is outside, coming right through the morning here in Spoon River. All of the riverboat gamblers are losing their shirts. All of the brave Union soldier boys sleep in the dirt. But you know and I know there never was reason to hurt when all of our lives were entwined to begin with here in Spoon River. Isn't that a nice song?
Man, I don't know if I could hit all of those with his throat. I'll play a couple of them.
Thank you. Met a girl who makes me feel the way that you. Whenever I'm asked to make my dreams real, tell them you do. So be fine, over. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. And I'm bringing you a love that's true, so get ready and get ready. Try to make you love me too, so get ready and get ready, 'cause here I come. I'm on my way. Now if you want to play hide and go seek with love, let me remind you that the love you've gone to miss in the time it takes to find you. So be fine, oh. Look out, baby, oh, doctors, here I come. And I'm bringing you a love that's true, so get ready, then get ready. Gonna try to make you love me too, so get ready, then get ready, 'cause here I come. What? Now all my friends want to get to you too, and I understand that you're right. I hope I get to them before you do, the way I planned it, be out of sight. So be fine, over. Look out, baby, 'cause here I come. I'm bringing you a love that's true, and get ready, and get ready. I'm gonna try to make you love me too, so get ready, get ready, here I come. Well,
bibbidi-bobbidi boo.
In this great big world of trouble, sometimes there must be a little joy. And when the woman wants the good, good loving, then she must separate the man from the boy. Man, you know it's the same for us all around the world. Well, once you've been in love with the good, good woman, well, it sure is hard to go back to little girl. Now, when I was just a little boy, my papa said these words to me. He said, son, you better watch your step when you go looking for the female company. Now, son, don't be moved when she makes eyes at you, and you know she is not that tame. Son, the woman is the one who means business, and the little girl is just playing a game. When the woman's thinking of you, some little girl will come to break your heart. You can find the one who loves you when you're man enough to tell them apart. Papa told me when you find the one who gives you good loving,
don't you ever make her cry. Don't you make her cry, and you could search this whole world over. Never find another, no matter how hard you try. Now, son, you just got to remember, she will only care for you just as much as you care for her. Once you've been in love with the good, good. Papa told me once you've been in love with the good, good. Now, once you've been in love with the good, good woman, sure it's hard to go back to little girl. I'd like to bring up some ringers of sorts. In order of appearance, I think. Well, in any old order. Got Peter Ecklund and John Furman. And Steve Burgh. And Jeff Gutcheon on the piano. And Larry Packer on fiddle, and it's David Amram today. David Amram on everything. Let me get it going. Riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central Monday morning rain. 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. Out on a southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out of Kankakee and it rolls past the houses and farms of peace. Past some towns that have no name and freight yards full of old black men and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Just a singing, good morning America, how are you? Hey, don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans, and I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Dealing cards with the old men in the club car. Penny a point, ain't nobody keeping score. Pass the paper bag that holds that bottle. You can feel the wheels grumbling beneath the floor. Sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their daddy's magic carpet made of steam. And mothers with their babes asleep go back
to the gentle beat and the rhythm of the rails is all they dream. Just saying good morning America, how are you? Don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Take a breath, dude. Come on, Jeff. All right, Larry. It's nighttime on the city of New Orleans. We're changing cars at Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, and we'll be there by morning. Through the Mississippi darkness rolling to the sea. But all the towns and people seem to fade into a bad dream, and the steel rail still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings that song again. His passengers will please refrain. This train's got the disappearing railroad blues. Singing good night America, how are ya? Don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. And I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Just singing good night America, how are you? Hey, don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone a long, long time when day is done. Okay, Jeff. When I got up this morning, I went to the plant. I wanted to go to work, but they said you can't. When I asked the boss why I got canned, he said something about the laws, supply and demand. Well, that's what gets a man annoyed when the wolf is knocking and you're unemployed. Filled out the forms they had in personnel. 20 men applied for every job to fill. Some boys in line are just bums like me. And and some boys got sheepskins and PhD. A sorry situation that you can't avoid when you're overeducated and you're unemployed. I don't wanna be told how long I have to wait. I don't wanna be no number in no jobless rate. I don't want no welfare from this welfare state. All I wanna do is put the groceries on my baby's plate. And when I die, I'll get my just reward. When the devil makes me chairman of the board. When they had hard times in this land before, they said the way you stop it is start a war. Who's in that golf cart? Why, it's Gerald Ford. If it wasn't for NBC, that fool would be unemployed. Play it one time. around my window. But it can't chill my heart. God knows it died the day you left. My dream world fell apart. I've got the weary blues from waiting. Lord, I've been waiting so long. These blues have got me crying. Oh, sweet mama, please come home. I watch young lovers, they go strolling by, and for all those things that might have been, God forgive me. Forgive me if I cry. I've got the weary blues from waiting. Lord, I've been waiting so long, so long. These blues have got me crying. Sweet mama, please come home. Come on, Larry. Got the weary blues from waiting. Lord, I've been waiting so long. Now these blues have got me crying. Please come home. Thanks for your patience with all of this. We'd like to get one that everybody could show off on. And thanks very much for letting me play with my friends, and thanks for coming out. And thanks to Paul and Amy for the lovely set. Now My mama don't allow no music playing in here. She don't allow no music playing in here. We know mama ain't got no taste, or else she would have hired a bass. Mama don't allow no music playing in here. Mama don't allow no piano players in here. Mama don't allow no piano players in here. Jeff Gutcheon's gonna play Fly Me to the Moon, even though the piano is out of tune. And Mama don't allow no piano players in here. Get it, Jeffrey. Play it again, man. Play it again. Yeah, Jeff. Mama don't allow no guitar playing in here. Mama don't allow no guitar playing in here. Steve Burgh should take one, don't you know? We got him on loan from Phoebe Snow, and Mama don't allow no guitar playing in here. Now my mama don't allow no cornet playing in here. Don't allow no horn blowing around it. Peter Ecklund is so damn smart, we let him write all of the horn charts, and mama don't allow no cornet playing in here. Now she sure don't allow no clarinet playing in here. Dan's out in Robert's band, and that's for sure, man. And now we're gonna hear the playing of John Furman. And mama don't allow no clarinet playing in here. Playing in here. Don't care if Mama gets slack, and then we gotta hear from Larry and Packer. And Mama don't allow no fiddle playing in here. Mama don't allow no dumbek playing in here. Mama don't allow no dumbek playing in here. We don't care when she don't allow David Amram will dumbek in there. Mama don't allow no dumbek playing in here. My mama don't allow no whistle playing in there. Sure don't allow no whistle playing in there. You know we'd get in a lot of trouble if we didn't let David Amram double. And mama don't allow no whistle playing in there. Pick it up now. Play it again. Mama don't allow no hand clapping in here. Sure don't allow no foot stomping in there. We don't care if mama gets a loop. Now we gonna raise the bottom line roof. And mama don't allow no music playing